Good morning, Yarina. I don't hear you. Hear you.
Right. So now you can hear me, okay? Tell me, how are you today? Now I can't hear you because your microphone is muted.
Yes, I'm fine. I'm glad to see you. It's okay. Good.
Good. So what's been happening? How was your week?
My week is very busy for my work. uh, when I at home, I hear teachers for wisdom.
Oh, you
uh,
mean you are listening to them, right?
listen,
Listening.
listening lessons from teachers any different courses.
So what
Uh,
courses are you listening to? What teachers are you listening to?
uh, uh, this week I listen in course ясновидение from
Well, direct translation is clairvoyance, but I don't think that this is what that was exactly what they
clear,
meant. In English, it
clear,
sounded differently.
clear points. Yes, clear points.
Okay, yeah, because if to translate directly, ясновидение, it's clairvoyance, but clair, it's like clear.
Clear.
Voyance, it's like a French word, but it's not that, okay? Because what they were talking about was a little bit different. And I think the topic, the name, in English and in Russian changes. Okay. Yeah, clear points. So did you spend all 2 days live or you were listening in recordings?
Yes, I listen in recordings because I work not holiday.
Okay, even at the weekends. Did you work last weekend, Saturday and Sunday?
No, I work only 5 days a week.
Okay, okay, only. Only.
Only.
I like how you put it. So what was the most interesting for you or something that stood out, something that you remember the most from the course clear point? Can you share, please?
Yes, the imagine when the змея, змея,
Snake.
snake in his mouth, rabbit, half of rabbit.
Oh, so you remember the
Metaphor.
image, a big
Snake
snake
is
eating
snake
rabbit.
is yes, snake is the time. Rabbit is all of us. The time eat us. half 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 time our life is go on.
Yeah, it's like spent, wasted,
Spend. And
gone. Yeah.
we have less time to do something good.
Oh, yes. It means that, yeah, we don't have enough. Like each time we have less and less time to do something good. And what do they mean by doing something good? What do you mean by doing good?
For me, it's develop wish of develop bodhicitta.
What is bodhicitta?
You know,
No, you tell me because I don't know.
it's wish to досягнути
Reach, reach,
reach light, enlightenment, просветление,
enlightenment, enlightenment.
enlightenment for
For the
элементарное слово for счастье.
for the good, you can say for the good of all the living beings. Yeah.
Yes, for the good of all the living beings. Yes.
Okay. Is it like because I like the first word that I think of when I think of bodhicitta is compassion. Compassion. Do you know this word compassion? Like
I
compassion.
know, but I forgot.
Співчуття.
Да.
How is it in Russian? Compassion?
Сострадание.
Сострадание. So what is the connection between bodhicitta and compassion?
Yes. Bodhicitta is compassion, feel compassion for all living beings because all living beings were our mother in other life, last life. Yes,
In our previous
previous life.
lives. Okay. How interesting. And I heard before that when you are a mother yourself, you are practicing bodhicitta without knowing it. So every mother is the practitioner of bodhicitta.
With children, yes.
Yes, with children.
Sometimes this idea lecture for me when I think for other people, not for mother, like my children.
So in this way, you're forming compassion. That's what they say, that mothers are more like, it's easier for them to feel compassion because they feel it all the time towards their children, and they take them no matter what. Okay, if they are good or bad, they're still my child, and I am interested in your well-being. So this approach can be easily transferred on other people, on other situations. Yeah, so that's why, the act of motherhood is so important, even for self-development. Okay, this is like what your soul wanted to feel, that compassion in the best way possible. Okay, I see that Karina has joined us. Very good. And guys, tell me, did you have any time to do homework? Homework? Do you remember? I put homework for you in the channel. If you didn't do it, that's fine. We can do it right now. If you
We did the homework.
I forgot about the homework. To be
okay.
honest, yeah.
We did homework in lesson in понедельник.
Irina told about she sent special pictures in the chat when we must to change ending.
Lingua yoga. Just a minute. I think that I sent it in the lingua yoga chat. This is where I can do it. Lingua yoga chat. Okay, let me have a look. Okay, yes. So practically, we were talking last time about adjective and about forming comparative adjectives, right? We talked about one syllable and more than two syllable adjectives, right? And also about adjectives finishing with Y, like dirty, noisy, and how we make comparatives. Karina, could you please remind us a little bit about this like grammar material? How do we form comparative adjective?
When we have short word, we use ear.
ER, and ER.
When we have long words, we used most, the most, or the more.
Okay. We don't use article the with comparatives. With superlatives, yes, but with comparatives, you know that. Just more.
More, yeah.
Like if we have the word like interesting.
More interesting, yeah.
Yeah. And much we can use with both, but they are just the words that give like the emotion to the word. It's like, намного сложнее, much more difficult. Намного шумнее, much noisier. Okay, so if you want to give this emotional bit, like to show that something is much stronger, you use this much. Okay. But when we have the word like dirty, noisy, finishing with Y, what happens there?
We change na E, Y na E, S, R. Noisier.
Yeah, so Y is being like changed, transformed into I-E-R. I-E-R. Okay, so let me have a look at our homework. So when we have comparative, faster. So what is the adjective then? In the normal form? No. Faster, it's already the comparative, and we need to make the zero form, like the fast, just fast. Fast. Safer.
Safe.
Friendlier.
Friendly.
Bigger.
Big.
Noisier.
Noisy.
Hotter.
Hot.
Yeah. More exciting.
Exciting.
More modern.
Modern.
Yeah. Okay. And the second exercise, it's when you have to make the opposite. For example, faster, you say slower. Safer, more dangerous. Okay. Absolute opposites. Still in comparatives. And we will do it one by one. For example, I will ask Victoria first and then Karina. So bigger, and the opposite, Victoria?
Smaller.
Yes. Cheaper, Karina?
Expensive and more expensive.
Very good. Victoria, cleaner?
Dirtier.
Very good. Karina, more boring?
Exciting. More exciting. Yeah?
Very good. Okay, Victoria, more difficult?
Easier.
Very good. Karina, colder?
Colder. Hotter.
Very good. Victoria, further?
I don't know. Further.
Further. Far.
The word.
Far.
Far. Farther. Nearly. No.
Nearer. You could say nearer. You could say closer. Closer, nearer. Closer. Ближе. Closer. Okay. And Karina, better.
Worse.
Worse.
Okay, better and worse. Did I give you any other homework, or was it just 10:01, 10:02? Can you please remind me? Let me have a look. Yeah, and 10:03, 10:03. Right, 10:03. You need to complete the sentences using the comparative form of the adjective. Number one, the town isn't very clean. The country is cleaner than the town. It's example. So Karina, let's go next one, number two. Could you please read it about my car?
1 second, I don't open this document. Maybe start Victoria, after that
Okay,
I found
please.
Andrew.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, if you can. So my car isn't very new, and you need to compare my car and your car. Victoria, my car isn't very new, and you say that
my
your
car, my car is newer than you.
then yours, then yours.
More than yours.
Okay, do you know why I use yours and not your?
Or more new. Newer.
No, new, it's a short word. New, newer. Okay.
Newer than yours.
Okay, do you know why I used yours but not your?
Because not words car. If I say my car is newer than your car, uh, then we use you.
Yeah,
Uh,
your, your,
if you car,
your,
you
your.
your car, yes, your car. If don't use car, we suppose use yours
Okay, so
without car.
okay, now I don't know whether you can see it, is in chat, Lingua Yoga chat. So our homework is there, so you can have a look at the picture if you can. So my car isn't very new, and you have my car and your car, so you need to compare. Like my car is from 2000, your car is from 2020. So my car is opposite to new.
Newer than.
Then it's your car is newer than mine. But my car is from 2000, the year 2000, and your car is from the year 2020. Okay, so my car is
My car
постарше, как сказать?
older
Yeah.
than your car.
Yeah.
My car is older than your car.
Than your car. Okay, and Victoria, Karina, could you please do the next one about house?
Okay. Anne's house isn't very modern. Your house older than Anne's?
Okay, look, Anne's house isn't
Okay, is. Your house is older than Anne's.
For example, Anne's house
Modern
is from the
isn't.
70s.
Isn't. Yeah.
So, yeah. Anne's house from the 70s, and your house is freshly refurbished, like you did the refurbishment repair 2 years ago. So your house is very, very, very modern, okay? And her house from the 70s. So you say that
house is newer than Anne's.
Yeah, you can say it's newer, but if to use the word
modern,
modern, it's 2-syllable adjective.
Okay. Your house is modern than Anne's.
But if to say, modern is modern, it's a long adjective, so we need to add something to it.
More modern. Okay.
Yeah, so could you please say it again, Karina? Your house?
Yes. Your house is more modern than Anne's.
Very good. Very, very good. Okay, and number 4, Victoria.
Bob's garden isn't very big. Your garden is bigger, is much bigger than Rob's.
Very good. Yeah, is much bigger than somebody's. Right, Karina, number 5.
Yesterday wasn't very hot. Today is more hot, much hot yesterday.
Not,
Yes.
okay, much hotter. This much doesn't change anything. It's just a very, very much. It's like very, okay? So today is much hotter
than yesterday.
Yeah,
Okay.
very good.
Today much. Today is much hotter yesterday.
Today is much hotter than yesterday.
Than yesterday. Yeah,
Yeah,
sorry.
because we need to use this. Okay, Victoria, next, please.
Sue's homework wasn't very good. Your homework is better than Sue's.
Very good, very good. Karina, 7.
Your car isn't very dirty. My car cleaner than yours.
Yeah, you can say my car is cleaner than yours.
Is cleaner than yours.
Or you can say, no, actually, why don't we use dirty? That my car, it's covered in dirt, okay? And your car is a little bit dirty. So how to compare that my car is
My car is a little little dirty.
Smaller dirty.
Actually, look, your car isn't very dirty, okay? Isn't.
Isn't.
Your car isn't very dirty. My car
Dirty,
is
more dirtier than yours.
Okay, you can say it's much dirtier than yours, but not more dirtier, okay? Because just much dirtier, or you can say is dirtier than yours. Is dirty.
Okay, my car is dirtier than yours.
Okay, very good. Let's check. Do we have anything else? Yes, Victoria.
This exercise isn't very difficult. The next exercise is much difficult than this one.
You missed one word. Is much
much much more difficult than this one. Yes.
Oh, okay. Let's say we have Angelina Jolie and we have who else? Just give me some example of actresses. Angelina Jolie, Oprah Winfrey, let's be okay. Like they're both beautiful, right? They are both beautiful, but Angelina Jolie is considered, считается, намного красивее там Опры Винфри. Как сказать?
Angelina Jolie is more beautiful than
Oprah Winfrey.
Yeah. А как сказать? Ну, намного красивее.
Much more beautiful.
Okay. Let's say we have 2 books. One book is okay, that would be Diamond Cutter, and the other book is oh my god, some like Industry 5.0. Okay, and you want to say that the Diamond Cutter is like you find it more like exciting to read. Like interesting, how to compare in like interesting in comparative form. Like
More
book
interesting.
more interesting. How to say that эта книга намного интересней этой книги.
Than books, more interesting than this.
Only this book is не забываем о is. This book is more interesting than this. Okay, very good. And actually, you know, there is the other exercise. Do you know the difference between have got and have? I have a car, I've got a car. What is the difference?
У мене була машина, і у мене є. По-моєму, так, ні? Нет, got. Have got.
I've got a daughter. I have a daughter. Or I have a cat. I've got a cat. I have a lesson. I've got a lesson. Let's think about it.
У меня сейчас урок, и у меня был урок.
Да, наверное,
Да.
I've got green eyes. And I have green eyes.
У мене все еще.
I've got dark hair. I have dark hair.
We don't know, if to be honest, because we...
Is it
I've
different or the same? The meaning. I've got a phone. I have a phone.
У меня был телефон, и все еще есть телефон. Это,
Я показываю.
I've got a phone. I have a phone.
Интересно.
You know,
maybe it's similar, no?
Absolutely correct. It's the same. It's just two ways of saying у меня что-то есть. I have something. But the difference is it's like British and American English.
Yes.
And formal, informal language. So I've got, it's more British, okay? And for communication, when people are speaking, it's colloquial. I've got 2 kids. I've got a job. I've got to go. I've got. It's for communication in British English, okay? Communication. But when people in British English are writing formal English, it's only I have. I have 2 children. I have 2 lessons per week. When we are writing, say I have. When we are speaking, I've got. Okay, so I've got in British English is more communicative, colloquial. And in American English, they practically never use I've got. They say I have. I have 2 kids. I have 2 lessons. Okay, so Americans use I have more often. And they are practically the same meaning. You can say, I've got blonde hair. I have blonde hair. I've got a friend. I have a friend. They're exactly the same. Just in speaking English in Britain, people use I've got more often, okay? Like all the time.
It's slang, yeah, British slang.
Not British slang, but this is just the British way of speaking, colloquial, okay? And I would like you to give me 2 sentences each about you with I have and I've got. True sentences about you.
I have a cat. Okay, start. Victoria, start.
You have a cat. I've got a son.
Okay. Anything else?
I've got a cat too. Black cat.
Okay. Karina, your sentences?
I have a laptop. I got a cup. And I have a bottle with water. I got a pen.
Okay, very good. So the only difference is what is the difference between I have and I've got is that they are in two grammar tenses. Let's think how to make the opposite. I have a cat, I've got a cat. How to make an opposite? I have a cat, opposite.
I don't have a cat.
Okay, and I've got a cat.
I haven't, maybe.
I haven't got a cat.
And what are the tenses? I don't have a cat. What tense is that?
У мене немає кота.
A
Я не
tense.
маю.
Tense.
Present.
Present simple.
Very good.
It's fact. Yeah.
It's a
No,
fact. It's a fact.
Yeah.
Okay, let's try to learn to say fact in English.
Fact.
Otherwise, it's like a bad word. It's
Okay. Fact.
ruined. It's ruined. Okay. Right. So it's a fact. I have a cat. I don't have a cat. And I've got a cat. And the negative, I haven't got a cat. What is the grammar tense here?
Perfect. This is perfect.
Present
Past-
perfect
present
continuous
perfect.
because you.
Present perfect.
Just
Present.
present perfect. Present perfect. You know that with have as possession, we don't use continuous form. Like we can't say I've been having. Well, I've been having, but as the process, I've been having classes, but you cannot say I've been having a cat. Only I've had a cat. Okay, I've had a cat. So present perfect. So when we talk about possession, it's what we have. Okay, we can use in both. I've got and I have. We can when we talk about characteristics like physical, eyes, hair, 2 legs, 2 hands, we can say I've got and I have. And when we talk about what else? A headache, you can say I have a headache, I've got a headache as well, or anything like anything to do with physiology. But we cannot use have in continuous form, or we cannot say I've got when we are talking about the process. But this is something we are not going to talk about right now. At the moment, you just need to remember, and we are going to do this exercise 10.4, that I've got and I have, it's exactly the same, and it means possession, владение чем-то, possession. Okay, so I will show you the first, well, this is exercise 3. It was your homework. Well, but we didn't have it as a homework. We are doing it now. Like she has a dog. She doesn't have a cat. She's got a dog. She hasn't got a cat. Do you have a dog? Yes, I do. Have you got a dog? Yes, I have. Does he have a computer? No, he doesn't. So also you see how they are asking you. When the question is, do you have a phone? Your answer would be yes, I do, not yes, I have. So remember, какой вопрос, такой ответ. Do you? Yes, I do. Have you? Yes, I have. Has she? Yes, she has. Does she? Yes, she does. So this is for practicing that. Karina, could you please start with a motorbike?
Okay.
And tell me if it is present simple or present perfect here.
He has a motorcycle. It's present simple. He doesn't have a car. Так, and he got a motorcycle. Yeah, he got a
Motorbike,
motorcycle.
motorbike.
Oh, sorry,
Mhm.
motorbike. He has a motorbike. He hasn't a new car.
Yeah, he hasn't. He
A
has.
new car.
He hasn't got a car. Yeah.
He hasn't got a car.
Yeah. We just changed it. We rewrote it.
Okay. Do you have a motorcycle
Oh
or
yeah,
motorbike?
motorbike.
Motorbike.
Do you have a motorbike?
Yes, I have. Has.
No.
He has. Yes, he
I
has.
do.
Do
He
you? Do
Okay.
you?
Sorry. Do you have a motorbike? Yes, I do. He. Что там, секунду. Have got a dog. Have you got
The car.
a motorbike?
Motorbike. Yes. Have you got a motorbike?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
No, I haven't.
Oh no, I haven't. Okay. By the way, a little bit of a little bit of a break. It's kind of a song like I like potatoes. Do you? Yes, I do. It's a little song, okay? It could be anything. For example, I give a medicine to my little one called Sambucol. Sambucol. It's a medicine, you know? And so, because he was singing before, I like potatoes. Do you? Yes, I do. And now we took this little medicine called Sambucol. Said, I like Sambucol. Do you? Yes, I do. So what I want us to do is a little bit, you know, it's like a fun rhyme, okay? Just 3 lines. I like potatoes. Do you? Yes, I do. Okay, it's like A, B, A. So let's do it together. I like potatoes. All together.
I like potatoes.
Potatoes. Do you?
Do you?
Yes,
Yes,
I
I do.
Yes, I do. And now let's do it like 3 of us together about potatoes.
Okay.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. I like.
Do you? Yeah.
I
like
potatoes.
potatoes.
Do
Do
you?
you? Yes, I do.
Yes, I do. I like potatoes.
Potatoes. Do you?
Do
You?
you?
Yes, I
Yes,
do.
I do.
Yes, I do.
Now let's say with tomatoes. Tomatoes.
Okay.
I like
I
tomatoes.
like. Давай
I
ты,
like
смотри.
tomatoes.
Tomatoes. Do you?
Do you? Yes, I
Yes,
do.
I do.
Yes, I do. I like I like what else? What else? I like
Flowers.
I like flowers. Okay. I like
I like
flowers.
flowers. Do you?
Do you? Yes, I
Yes,
do.
I do.
Okay, it was just a little bit of joke, you know, joke exercise to keep us going. Okay. Guys, I want to go. Oh, okay. So who is the next one with the number?
Have a flat. 5,
Flat.
Victoria. Yeah.
Victoria, please.
Number 4.
5.
He has. They have a flat. They don't have a house. They've got a flat. They've haven't got a house. Do they have a flat? Yes, they do. Have they got a house? No, they haven't. Does they have a flat? Yes, they do. Yes.
Oh, have
Das.
they? Have they? Yes, they have.
Yes, they have.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. Okay.
If my question was does they have a flat? Does they have a flat? No.
No. Do they have a
They
flat? Stop. Do they?
do they have a flat? Yes, they do. Yes.
Yes, they do.
Th- uh-huh.
Okay. Karina?
1 second. Do you have any brothers? Yes, I do. Do you got any brothers?
No,
Yes, I got.
We cannot say, do you got any brothers? We
Have you
say,
got-
have you got, or do you have? Have you got? Do you have? Have you got?
Have you got any brothers? Yes, I got.
Yes,
Yes,
I have.
Okay. Yes, I have.
Okay, I think that's enough. That's enough what we were doing. So what you need to remember is that when you have this sentence in present simple, the negative and the question should be in present simple. I have a dog. I don't have a dog. Do you have a dog? Okay, but when the question or the sentence was in present perfect, like I've got a car, and you want to say negative, I haven't got a car, or question, have you got a car? Yes, I have, because have is the auxiliary. So we always use these short answers, yes or no, with auxiliaries. Yes, I do, or yes, I have. Okay, or yes, I did. All right, let me share screen if I can. Oh, I can't share screen. Okay. That's fine then. What about the new job? Karina, yes, it's your turn. No, it's Victoria about new job. Number 7.
number 7. Doesn't she have a new job? Yes, she does.
Oh,
Ha-
does she have? Yes, she does.
yes, she does. Has she got a new job? Yes, she has.
Okay. Yeah, perfect. And Karina?
Does he have a new camera? No, he doesn't. Does have he has
Good.
a new camera? No, a new camera? No, he hasn't.
No, he hasn't. Has he? No, he
No,
hasn't.
he hasn't.
Okay, and I have some very practical practice for you. Unfortunately, I can't share the screen, but just imagine. Okay, it will be an exercise called I've got more than you. I've got more than you. You can write it down. I've got more than you. I've got more than you. So you need to work with a partner. Imagine that you are both multimillionaires. Ask and answer questions to find out who is richer. Okay. Let me. So what we will have to do?
Who is richer?
Yeah. So who is richer? For example, Victoria says, I've got 4 houses. How many have you got? And you say 5. I've got 2 houses in France, 1 in Miami, 1 in the Caribbean, and a castle in Scotland. And then Victoria, for example, you say, well, I've got 30 cars. And Karina said, that's nothing. I've got, for example, 40 cars. Okay. So you just need to come up with some ideas what you've got, and your partner needs to see what you, okay? Like who like said, oh, I've got 5 children, and he said, oh, that's nothing, I've got 6 children, or I've got 12 children, okay? Something like that. You just need to say, one person says that I've got something, what about you, how many have you got? And you say, I've got this. So, like, so I'm richer than you. I know it doesn't sound very appealing, but it's for the exercise to practice I've got and comparatives. Okay, so let's start with anything. For example, factories, Victoria. So I've
got 5 factories.
And you say where? One in
Where? I've got 5 factories in USA, in UK, in Russia, in Ukraine, in French.
In France and in France.
And in France.
Oh,
and
okay.
you? And you?
I have.
I've got. I have.
I
have or I've got, whichever is comfortable.
I've got 7 factors and 5 factors in British. Yeah.
Okay,
UK.
factories in Britain.
Okay, factories in Britain and 2 in USA.
Okay, very good. Okay, and now Karina, you try to boast yourself about, no, you can think of anything. You can say retreat centers, you can talk about banks, anything, you know,
Okay.
You're a multimillionaire.
Okay, I got 10
financial institutions, you want to say? Financial institutions.
Institutions, yeah. 2 how is this? 5, yeah. 5 10 3 in Europe and
in
7
Europe, in Europe.
3 in Europe and 7 in the USA.
What about you?
What about you?
Okay.
We wish we take this. Yeah.
I'm a sponsor for Nobel Fund.
I have
Nobel.
Nobel Fund.
Nobel Fund.
Okay. Oh, okay. You're the sponsor of Nobel Fund.
What about you?
What about you? Tell me
you?
more what you are sponsor of. What you're.
Okay, I got 50 volunteers organization in the world.
Wow. Okay. Volunteer organizations. It's like charities. I've got 50 charities. 50 charities.
Yeah.
Charity. It's благочинна организация.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Wow.
How to say charity?
What about you?
What about you? I've got 10 retreat centers in all over the world.
Cool.
10 retreat centers, and where does it say?
Where not live past practice sounds people.
Okay, you can say, oh, I've got how many retreat centers? 5 retreat centers. Yeah, I've got
you say
10,
yeah. In Ukraine, in where?
In In Mexico, in Bali, in Japan, in China, in India,
It's cool.
in Europe.
Mhm.
Навіть in
Even,
Africa, even Africa.
even in Africa. Okay, that's even.
I plan building retreat center in South Polus.
In
And
the South Pole.
South Pole. Pole.
Not in the North Pole, in the South
the
Pole.
South Pole.
How interesting. Oh, God.
yes.
What about you, Karina?
What about you, Karin?
I have just 5 retreat centers plus 12 spa centers in Ukrainian, 15 centers.
Stop. In Ukraine. Because when you say in Ukrainian, it's like in Ukrainian language.
Okay. In Ukrainian and 50 centers in Europe and 30 Europe.
Okay. I think it's a good way to remember. Ім'я Юра. Europe.
Europe.
Юра живет в Европе. Юра
Europe.
lives in Europe.
Юра lives in
Europe. Юра lives in Europe.
Okay. Europe, правильно? Okay. Europe. Okay. Europe. And 30 spa centrals in the USA, and I'm going to open in the USA 5 retreat centers.
Wow. That's really nice. Okay. When we say retreat centers or spa centers, try to make it sound like s, not s, because there is no sound s in English. So Santa, not center. Mm-hmm. Okay. And we remember that Europe. Okay.
I write Russian words and understanding how you said Europe. Yeah, it helps sometimes.
Europe. Okay. And when you say in Ukrainian, it means in the language.
Yeah, Ukraine.
So if we want to say the country in Ukraine. Okay, very good. Any other thing that your imagination can take you to? Multi-millionaires, come on, imagination. What else can you possess? Library, books.
I got 20 cars. Just in the USA.
Okay.
What about you?
I've got 2 islands. One is Pacific Ocean, one is Indian Ocean.
Oh my God.
And you?
And you, what about you?
I have building business, yeah, как недвижимость.
Construction. Okay. Если недвижимость, property business. Property.
I got a property business in Europe and the USA, and every year I build. Yeah, I built more than 1,000 built houses.
1,000.
What about you?
I build the space корабль to live to the moon.
Okay, what did you say before? Didn't hear the word.
Space, космический корабль.
Spaceship.
Spaceship.
to move myself and other people to space, to moon.
Mhm.
It's cool. Oh, I don't know what. Okay, I got 65% financial structure in the world, in the bank and in other organizations.
65%.
Okay, 75.
Oh, they're
Yeah.
growing each second.
Yeah. It's just this moment my action to growing. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm richer than you. Anyway, ladies, I think we will finish here right now. What you need to remember from today's lesson is when we compare something, if it is one syllable word, we use the ending er and then. Like, my house is cleaner than yours. I am richer than you. Okay, something like that. But when you want to emphasize the emotional bit, okay, that I'm much richer than you, or my house is much cleaner than yours, okay, we use much. But when we have a two-syllable adjective, we use more. This book is more interesting than that one. Or you can say this book is much more interesting than the other one. Okay, when we have adjectives finishing with y, we transform it, the ending, into ier, like dirty, dirtier. Yeah, the word friendly, friendlier. Okay, even though it sounds like two-syllable, but friendly, friendlier, much friendlier. Okay, and you need to remember that I have and I've got are practically the same when we talk about possessions, what we have. Okay, and the only difference between them is like American British English and the grammar. I have is present simple and I've got is present perfect. So you need to be careful how the question is asked. When someone says, have you got a car? You say, yes, I have. And when they say, do you have a car? Yes, I do. Okay, so be careful about these auxiliaries. Okay, so that's all for today, and I wish you a very good weekend and a beautiful December, full of magic and beautiful surprises. And I see you later on. Okay, see you next week.
Thank you. Have a nice lesson.
You too. Bye-bye.
Yeah, bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.